Struggling to save while living paycheck to paycheck? You're not alone, but you're not stuck either. In this video, we'll show you simple, smart money moves to break free from the cycle and start building real wealth, even if you're starting from zero. Hit that like button and subscribe. Your financial freedom starts here. Living paycheck to paycheck is an exhausting cycle that often leaves little room for savings, investing, or long-term planning. However, building wealth is not just for the rich or the lucky. It is possible for anyone, even if you're barely getting by each month. It requires commitment, smarter money management, and the right strategy. This guide will walk you through the practical steps to transform your financial situation and create lasting wealth, even when your income feels tight. Shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. The journey to wealth begins in the mind. If you constantly tell yourself that wealth isn't for you, or that you're destined to be broke, you'll never take the necessary steps toward financial freedom. You have to shift from a scarcity mindset, focused on what you lack, to an abundance mindset, which focuses on what you can create, learn, and achieve. Read books that teach financial literacy, listen to success stories of people who started from nothing, and surround yourself with content and communities that reinforce the belief that you can build wealth. Changing your perspective won't immediately increase your bank account, but it sets the foundation for every action you'll take going forward. It allows you to start seeing opportunities instead of limitations and pushes you toward growth instead of staying stuck. Get clarity on your finances. You can't change what you don't understand. Many people living paycheck to paycheck don't have a full grasp of where their money is going. To break the cycle, you must become brutally honest about your current financial state. This means tracking every dollar you earn and every cent you spend. When you understand your income, expenses, debts, and obligations, you can make informed decisions and spot areas where you can improve. Start by calculating your net worth, your total assets minus your total liabilities. Create a list of monthly expenses and compare it to your income. Look for any leaks in your financial boat. Unnecessary subscriptions, impulsive purchases, or money spent on things that don't add value to your life. Awareness is the first step toward control. Build a small emergency fund. Living without any financial cushion means that even a small crisis, a flat tire, a doctor's visit, or a missed workday, can send you spiraling into debt. That's why one of your first goals should be to build a mini emergency fund. It doesn't need to be huge to start. Even saving $500 to $1,000 can make a big difference. This fund serves as a financial shock absorber. It gives you peace of mind and prevents you from relying on credit cards when unexpected expenses arise. If your current income makes it difficult to save, consider selling unused items, doing small freelance gigs, or cutting one expense for a month and directing that money into savings. The key is to start, no matter how small. Create a purpose-driven budget. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about intention. A well-structured budget ensures that your money is working for you, not against you. One effective approach is the zero-based budget, where every dollar has a specific job. At the beginning of each month, assign every dollar of your income to a category: rent, food, bills, debt payments, savings, and even entertainment. With a zero-based budget, there's no extra money left floating aimlessly. Every dollar has a role, and every role moves you closer to financial stability. Budgeting helps you take back control and gives you the power to prioritize your goals. Even if your income is low, budgeting makes sure you're using what you have in the smartest way possible. Automate and prioritize saving. Saving money should not be something you do if there's money left at the end of the month, because there often won't be. Instead, treat your savings like a bill and automate it. Set up automatic transfers to a separate savings account or high-yield online account every time you get paid. Even small amounts matter. Saving $20 a week equals over $1,000 a year, plus interest. The consistency is more important than the amount. Automation removes the temptation to skip saving and makes building wealth a natural part of your routine. Start investing. Even if it's just a little. Investing is how you make your money work for you. Even if you live paycheck to paycheck, you can start investing with just a few dollars. Apps like Acorns, Robinhood, or Fidelity allow you to invest in fractional shares, index funds, or ETFs with very low barriers to entry. The earlier you start, the more time compound interest has to grow your wealth. If you're eligible, consider opening a Roth IRA for tax-free growth. Don't worry about timing the market perfectly. What matters most is time in the market, not timing the market. A consistent, long-term approach builds wealth quietly but powerfully. Live below your means. The wealthy don't necessarily make more, they spend less than they earn. Living below your means isn't glamorous, but it's incredibly effective. It gives you the room to save, invest, and build your future without constantly playing catch-up. To live below your means, focus on needs versus wants. Cook meals at home, drive an older but reliable car, say no to luxury you can't afford yet, and focus on value over status. As your income increases, resist the urge to inflate your lifestyle. Instead, direct the extra money into assets that will eventually fund your freedom. Focus on building assets, not just income. Building wealth isn't just about how much money you make, it's about what you do with it. True wealth comes from accumulating assets. Things that appreciate in value or generate passive income. These can include stocks, real estate, small businesses, digital products, or intellectual property. Rather than only focusing on earning more, think long-term. How can you turn your income into ownership? Can you invest in a course that teaches you a skill that becomes a freelance business? Can you write an ebook, start a blog, or invest in dividend-paying stocks? Assets give you freedom, something a paycheck never will. Building wealth doesn't require a six-figure income. It requires discipline, strategy, and belief in yourself. If these tips helped shift your mindset, drop a comment and let us know. Like, share, and subscribe for more content on money mastery and building the future you deserve. You've got this, one step at a time.